And then this is going to be live chat. Alright, let me turn this off. Hey, turn that off. Turn that off. Alright, here we go. And we'll look down here. Let's see what we got going here. Later somebody comes on here and say, check my audio. Audio looks good. I'm gonna just do this real quick. I'm gonna do a little flip right here. There we go. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go and do this. I don't know how to do this. It don't show here now. It shows it on my software. Oh my god, this is like the most annoying thing ever. But anyway, it is streaming. I see it streaming. Yeah, 60 frames per second. And 1080. I'll take that any day of the week. So hello, and this is Danny Finance. This is show number 3. And I am located in Yonkers, New York, USA. And right now it is windy outside here in Yonkers. It's 44 degrees. Actually feels like in the upper 20s. And we got teased with a little bit of spring earlier, early last week. And now, last few days have been getting chilly weather again. It's like a little teasier before we get the. Hopefully by next week we'll start getting warmer weather. You know, I have a bunch of stuff I want to plant. Set up my garden out there in my backyard. So there you go. That's what's going on. And just gonna wait for somebody to come on here and confirm that the stream is okay. And right now it looks like we're about to close at another record high for the Dow. And so far this past month we had the all-time high for the S&P. We had the all-time high for the Nasdaq, and now we just yesterday, and it's gonna break its own record again today. Well, we're about let me see. Yeah, previous close. Okay, so we're there. So in the meanwhile, let me talk about what was on the news yesterday, which is a real good news for people that are interested in Reddit. Of course, Reddit IPO is today. I'm a member of Reddit. I do have a Reddit account. I have several communities in Reddit. And they have an IPO today. I think they opened around $34. When I say previous close, it's, that's the opening price. So right now it's up $16. So today is a good day, the first day for Reddit. I do not own any Reddit yet. We're thinking about it. But it's it's another social media type stock. Of course, all these are social media now. They also AI plays, artificial intelligence plays, and so on. So Reddit looks promising, and right now it's doing very well today. So it's up 1571, 46%. It's up today. And that is the ticker symbol there, RDDT, Reddit. Alrighty. And of course, the big news was yesterday. I heard it over the radio, and I had to confirm it. But Chipotle, of course, Chipotle's price is one of the most expensive stocks. Right now, Chipotle is at $2,912.99, almost $3,000 a share. With any expensive stock, I always tell people, not financial advice, but if you're interested in a stock like this, you can buy them fractionally, of course, like Robinhood account, Charles Schwab. If you use the slices, it's called slices. You can buy fractional shares. stockpile. A lot of places you can buy fractional shares. Um, if you can't afford one share of the Chipotle. So they just announced yesterday they're gonna have a board meeting. Is it a board meeting to be exact? So this is the price of it right now. Of course, they have the articles right here, CNBC. And actually, it was on Tuesday. They approved the 50 to 1 split. So for every share of Chipotle you own, is gonna split into 50 or 49 other shares. So if you do the math, 29. What's the price right now on it? Of course, this is over here. Excuse me, 29.15. You divide that into 50, and that is going to be your share price. So it's going to be a lot cheaper than what this is. So I always tell people that stock splits are a great way to buy a stock that you've been following for a while. Maybe you didn't want to pull the trigger on it because it's too expensive, or you can't afford one share stock of it. Like for example, when Amazon was at $3,000, you could only buy fractional shares of it. But then when it split, you can buy more shares of it, and then as it grows, it's a better way of getting into a stock that you've been following for a while. That is now cheaper. Same thing with Alphabet, Google. When it was at $2,400, whatever it was before. When they decided to split, same thing. Every stock, not every stock, but most stocks at one point or another, they split for a variety of reasons. Mostly it's to raise cash. Again. So those are like opportunities for you to get in and buy a stock that you've probably been looking at for quite a while at a cheaper price. So Chipotle is going to be I think it's going to be a good one because this stock's been going up for a while. We've been following this stock for the last few years, and I remember when it was under $1,000, and my wife and I, it was already not $800 a share, whatever it was. It was already too expensive, but I mean, of course, we didn't foresee that it was going to climb up to almost $3,000 a share. Then it went over $1,000 a share. There was $1,500 a share. Then when it hit the 2,000 mark, I was like, wow. So now it's 2,900, and we always talk about it. It was like, oh, would it be nice if they were to split the stock? So finally, they already voted on it. So let me just go over the article real quick. So Chipotle Mexican Grill said on Tuesday his board had approved for a 50 for 1 split of his common stock, sending the burrito chain shares up. So yeah, of course, it skyrocketed with the news. And so they're going to have an annual meeting on June 6th. And if approved, which I think they will be approved. I mean, who's not going to approve a stock split to get more, Chipotle stock? Of course, some people, for example, Berkshire Hathaway Class A, not the Class B, the Class A, is like, I can check the price on that actually. If we go check, if I go to screener, I'll show you the most expensive stocks right now. And you can see the Berkshire Hathaway is at $62,115 a share. Stock like that, some stocks will never split. Of course, that one is kind of closed to new investors. There's not much volume going on that one. And then the next one that you can buy is NVR Incorporated, which is $8,076.99 a share. So, in the future, you can see that one maybe splitting. Another one that, my wife really is interested in that we talked about was Booking. Booking Holdings is at $3,650 a share. That is Booking.com, travel site, and a couple of other. It's basically, like you said, it says it right there, travel service. Okay, and then you have Seaboard. Seaboard Incorporated. It's a conglomerate. They do, I believe, shipping and some other stuff. Then you have AutoZone. AutoZone is at $3,211, and of course we know what that is. That's auto parts and all that. And then of course it's right there, Chipotle. So when that split, that's gonna be not gonna be in the top six anymore. It's gonna be adjusted for the split. Doing the math, it's gonna be about 50. It's gonna be about $58 and change. So if you were to own one share Chipotle right now, and say of course the price is going to fluctuate by then, but say if the price was at as of today right now, you will have 50 shares of Chipotle, and each share is going to be worth about $58 and change. So you'll have almost half a block. A block is what, 100 shares? So you have about a half a block. So that's a big split. Rarely you'll see 50-1 split. Normally you'll see 10-1 split. Like for example, I know Tesla was 7-1 recently. 5-1 we've seen. But this one is 50-1. So they're really gonna make it affordable for the average. So, and that's gonna, and initially that's gonna allow them to raise a lot more cash. Okay, so that's why. That's what companies that it makes it more attractive, because when you look at a stock and you say, "Hey, wow, it's gonna be 3,000, it's almost $3,000 a share," you're gonna be hesitant to even buy a fractional share. I mean, that's the psychology of it, I guess, if you want to. And if you look at the market cap, yeah, it's $80 billion market cap. But there's a lot of other companies out there that are worth a lot more in terms of market cap that are nowhere near that price range. Including Walmart. Recently, Walmart did a stock split. We own Walmart. We have 120 shares of Walmart, and it was a 3-for-1 split. And when the price of before the stock split, Walmart was flirting about with $175 a share. After the split, 3-for-1, I think it was in the, I believe it was in the $60 range. My math is, but it was 360 shares. So, we all love stock splits. The ones that I don't like are the reverse stock splits. I really don't like those. That's the opposite. That happened to me. That happened to us with the GE, General Electric. We had about 80-something shares of General Electric. And they did a reverse stock split. And basically, a reverse stock split is you get less shares, but they're worth more each share. Companies do reverse split because they want the share price to be, for example, a stock that's like under $3 or something like that. They see the stock price dwindling. Some people are not. Some companies don't like the stock to be at a very low number. So they rather do a reverse stock split. So in other words, for example, like for every 10 shares of GE at $3, they'll do like a 1-for-10 reverse. And you'll wind up getting one share of GE that's worth $30 instead of 10 shares that are worth $3 a piece. See what I'm saying? It's like so it's a psychology thing. When a stock goes under $10 a share, is in the single digits, is the psychology that stock is not doing well, or it's failing, or it's not attractive to new investors. So that's why GE went ahead and did that, which I was very disappointed on that. Because we were trying to build our GE portfolio. And then when they did the reverse stock split, but overall we all love stock splits. Okay, so So there you go. That's what's going to happen with Chipotle. 50 to 1 split is going to happen. And I think it'll get approved. June 6th, that is the annual meeting. So if approved, the shareholders of record as of June 18 will get 49 additional shares for each share held. So that means, like I just said, so if you own one share of Chipotle, they're going to divide that into 50 and then equally the value of the closing price. So in this case, it'll be 29. What is the price right now? Then 29. Right here. 29.15. So if you divide that into 50, round that off, it'll probably be around $58 and change, somewhere around there. Okay. So that's what's going on today. Of course, we are 9 minutes away from the close. And let me refresh this here, right here. Okay. And we're going to see that. We're going to see if we may have another close for the record close today. And of course, the cryptocurrency market is here. Let me log in. Let's also log in here. Here we go. Now you forgot to log in. So while I was logging me in, go switch over here for a minute. I don't know why it doesn't remember to do the okay, dark mode. That's what we want. We want dark mode. We don't want this bright mode. So overall, is the crypto market right now is trading sideways. It's been like that for the last few days, since of course Bitcoin had its all-time high of around 74,000. So right now it's trading sideways. There was some sell-off, and basically all the all the major cryptos and so on been down for the last few days. So people collecting profits. And of course, in my case, I was taking Shiba Inu on the Shiba Swap, and I decided finally, okay, that's it. I'm gonna make a video on that, how to unstake. I'm gonna make a video on that soon, how to unstake on Shiba Swap. I had mine set for about 3 years. And when I staked it, I was very disappointed at how much I earned during that time. I had 108 million, not a lot, but it was 108 million. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the number. And basically, I wound up earning like around, let me see, I can go to the portfolio and check. I can check. Actually, let me do that. Let me go check. So originally it was 108,333,000 or something. When I withdraw it, I'm not logged up here. This computer, I'm not gonna log into my wallet. I think I wound up earning like another 50,000 tokens, which is horrible, in 3 years. So, and what I put in gas fees. Because I had to wait for the gas fees to drop. Right now, the gas right now is at 29 way. So it's okay. But it was a lot lower when I had to take it out because I didn't want to pay. Especially a few days ago when everything was hot. When everything was hot, the gas fee went up. So you don't want to, that's another thing, you don't want to withdraw or even buy when everything is hot because the gas fees are going to be ridiculous. And that also happened to me on the other blockchains for other tokens. You want to wait till it kind of cools off a little bit, or wait till very late in like middle of the, like 3 in the morning type deal, when there's not a whole lot of activity going on. That's when I uh, unstaked it. So with Shiba Inu, of course, when you go into the Shiba swap, what you do is you just of course, you go in there unstake 100% because I wanted 100% of it out. So it says two fees. A lot of people think that it's one time fee. No, it's two fees. That's why I don't recommend anymore staking in any because it's just first of all it's risky. Shiba Swap, of course, I think there was a couple of times that it was down, and I thought, we got rug pull or something. So, but that wasn't the case though. So when I logged in there, and of course, it's Berry. They call it Berry. Went in there, yeah, unstake 100%. First, you approve it, so you get a fee for that. So I approved it. Then I didn't have enough Ethereum for the next one, which is to because first you got to prove it. Then the next one is to unstake it, is to remove it. So I had to wait because the gas fee shot up. So I had to wait for like a couple of more days, and then I kept track of the gas fee. So it was a lot lower. It was I believe it was like 12 gwei. It might have been in the single digits even. I forgot. And I said, okay, let me do it now. So I went in there, and boom, I got my Shiba out of there. So the next one, when I had to wait a few days later because I didn't have enough Ethereum. Boom, I did it again unstaked. This time, the balance, left out of the Shiba swap, and then you're gonna get it's gonna get a little pop-up message gonna say you exited the boneyard or something like that. And that means that your money your Shiba is no longer in Shiba swap. It goes back to your wallet. And that's what happened. So now I got it back in my wallet safely. No more staking. I'm not gonna be staking no more Shiba. I'm done with that. And the next one I'm gonna unstake is gonna be Bone, because like I said, I'm very disappointed on the return on them. Even after 3 years leaving it there, I was very disappointed on the rate of return on those. And of course, Leash, I'm gonna take them all out. I'll do that in the next few days or whatever. I'm just waiting for the right, minimal Ethereum gas fee to get it out. And then once I get that out, then I'll most likely the Shiba, I'm probably gonna move it into something else. Maybe I'll just recommend like a stable coin, maybe USDC or whatever, and just keep it there. Because I don't know, I don't know. I'm very skeptical about these altcoins anymore. You know, so I have people to say, "Oh no, you're fudding." No, I'm not fudding. It's just that everything has a cycle, and after a while, it's like, okay, it's time to move on. All right. So 24 minutes in the books, and I don't know if anybody's watching. so, so let's see anything else going on here. So again, Bitcoin, as you can see, 65,000. And this is the one that everybody tells me about. What should I invest in? I tell them, you can't go wrong if you get into crypto. You can't go wrong with Bitcoin. Even if you get it at this price, I originally when I got it when I first started crypto, it was around the $40,000 range. That's when I got in. Back in 2020, and have I wish I would have gotten earlier years ago? Yeah, we all do. But I still think that Bitcoin has the potential to go way higher. What I mean by that, definitely 100,000. I believe it will go 100,000. Right now it looks like this is the support price for Bitcoin. Like I said, it went up to 74,000, so it already went over the 70,000. Remember, it broke over 69 was the all time, and it broke that and went into the $74,000 range. So I think now that this is the new support. So I can see it by the end of maybe the end of next month. We could be testing at 80,000 easily. And I'm not a financial advice here, advisor, excuse me. But it is very doable now. Okay. So there you go. So I'm gonna sign off here. I just want to thank everybody for watching this channel, and those that subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for that. And keep liking my channel. Keep smashing those likes. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good day.